A rare glimpse into a rare condition affecting one in roughly 40,000 children. One of those children lives in our area, and his parents say they worry about his survival every day.
And now they want to reach out to other parents in hopes of finding another family facing the same fight. NBC 15's Dana Bruick and chief photojournalist Kurt Lenz have the story.
Oh, that's a big one. Can you give it to Mom or give it to Dad?
1-year-old Tristan looks like a playful, healthy baby boy.
Another one.
For everything that he's got wrong, he is quite the little charmer.
Really? Yeah, you're funny.
A little charmer Mom and Dad have dubbed their miracle baby.
Instead of us planning for a baby shower, we had to plan for a funeral just in case. And that was hard.
Tristan's story begins when his mother, Tasha Johnson, was 20 weeks pregnant.
They did the ultrasound and I got halfway home and they called the house already.
But a final diagnosis would come only after Tristan entered the world.
We had him and we found out it was Prune belly syndrome.
A complex condition named in part for the most obvious feature, a prune belly.
It looks like a big Buddha belly, I call it.
Prune belly syndrome is a descriptive term given to children who are born with essentially an abdominal wall defect.
Dr. Bruce Slagenhop is an assistant professor at UW's School of Medicine and Public Health. He has never treated Tristan.
I have probably only actually cared for about 3 or 4 children with prune belly syndrome, and I've been a pediatric urologist for about 15 years.
And of the known cases, he says 95% affect boys. A support network says 20% of children are stillborn. Another 30% die within the first 2 years of life.
It's named prune belly syndrome or triad syndrome because of the abdominal wall, the urinary problems, and then the testicle problems. But oftentimes children also have some heart abnormalities.
Estimates say prune belly affects 1 out of every 40,000 births, but Dr. Slagenhop says the incident rate's actually decreasing.
It's believed that that may be due to a higher number of couples finding out if they have a child with prune belly syndrome, electing not to continue on with the pregnancy.
Johnson says she was faced with the same decision, but after 3 miscarriages, refused to end her pregnancy.
I cried all the way home and I'm like, there's no way.
Go get him. Show him you're calling.
And much like his parents refused to give up, little Tristan is following their lead.
We had no idea what he was going to be able to do. You're getting him. He's doing really well. He's doing really well.
Lisa Stangler is an occupational therapist with Birth to 3.
I like that he's coming up, and look, he was flat-footed for a while.
She works with Tristan and his parents every other week.
Without having stomach muscles or limited stomach muscles, it's hard to sit, it's going to be hard to roll over, crawl, stand, all of those muscles that take your core strength. It's hard to do those things.
But he's making progress.
Just walking.
Johnson says Tristan's bladder is double the size of an average baby's, and they're more concerned about a possible kidney transplant and heart surgery.
That's his biggest thing right now.
It's a lifelong issue.
But Dr. Slagenhop says children with prune belly can overcome their condition.
These children can grow up and survive, yes.
And Tristan's parents remain hopeful for their miracle baby.
I think he's gonna be one of the lucky ones.
Say bye-bye.
Doctors cannot say what specifically causes prune belly syndrome. Tristan's parents say they're sharing their story because they'd love to hear from other families dealing with this diagnosis. For NBC 15 News, I'm Dana Bruick. What a sweet boy, and we certainly wish him and his family
Very
the best.
courageous of them to share that story with everyone.